All right. So I'm live on YouTube. Gotta figure out how to get this thing to work properly. So doing a test screen. Sorry guys, give me 1 second. I'm trying to get like my new computer set up properly. Let me see if it'll work. Okay. All right, guys. So this is kind of like a practice stream or whatever, or a test stream. Trying to figure out how to get the my camera and stuff to work on YouTube. I can't seem to get it to work properly. If anybody wants to come up and have a conversation for about an hour or so, they can do that. Trying to figure out how to do this. Eden, I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. Dylan, let me bring you up. What's up, bro?
5 dinosaurs.
Good.
I'm supposed to be a genius.
Oh, Dylan, you're on stage, bro.
4.
You good, bro?
5.
You doing all right?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Trying to figure out how to get this. I'm trying to figure out how to get this my camera to show on YouTube because I'm live on YouTube right now. But man, I'm getting like this really weird error message. So, man, so it might just have to be a TikTok stream. Real Steven Stream says, I mean, love watching you, man. How can us laymen learn how to defend our faith? Read a lot. That's really the only answer. Read. Spend a lot of time reading. That's really the only way to do it. Guys, we are live on TikTok as well. If anybody wants to join, they can come up and ask questions. We're also on YouTube. So it's kind of like an actual stream and a test stream at the same time, trying to figure out how to get this thing to work properly. Let's invite this dude up. Can you see me now? Hey, man, what's going on?
Hello.
Hey, how can I help you?
Wait, do you believe Jesus is the Most High God?
Yes, he is.
Are you able to exegete Revelation chapter 3, verse 12?
What does it say?
It's Jesus speaking. He actually says that he has a God 4 times in the same verse.
Oh, you mean like
with it?
you mean like how he says in John what is that? John chapter 20, verse 17?
Yeah, we can see all throughout the Bible that he says he has a God. So how is he the Most High God if he has a God?
Qua what?
What do you mean, qua what?
In virtue of what?
What do you mean in the virtue? I don't understand what you're asking.
Can you tell us what Christians believe about Jesus? Do I want to see?
Well, are you even a Trinitarian? Are you a oneness? I don't even know what you believe.
I guess I'll use the ESV. I'm Orthodox.
So you believe in the Trinity?
Of course. That's the only way you can be a Christian. So can you tell us what Christians believe about?
You believe God is 3 persons, 1 being, all co-equal, co-eternal, right? That's the Trinity.
Yeah, but you're asking me specifically about Jesus.
I'm showing you how he's not the Most High God. If he's the Most High God,
I
he's have a God.
I need you to listen to me for a second. You're asking me specifically about what we believe, and you brought up a verse where Jesus talks to God, or Jesus says the Father is God, right?
He says that's his God, though, specifically.
Okay, good. So then I brought you, so hold on. So just relax a second. So then I brought you to John chapter 20, verse 17. And it says, let me go ahead and zoom in on this.
I went to Revelation. So
I know you did. I know you. I know you went to Revelation. And trust me, I can go to Revelation and bake you from there too. But I'm showing you, I know he is, my friend. Great. You know how to read. But let me show you how to exegete. In John chapter 20, verse 17, Jesus said to her, "Do not cling to me, for I have not yet ascended to the Father, but I go to my brothers and I say to them, I am ascending to my Father and your Father, to my God and to your God." So Jesus is saying he has a God, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you know what Christians believe about this? This is what I'm asking you. So it goes back to this question.
No, you got to tell me.
Okay. We believe that Christ, a divine person, has two natures, a divine nature and a human nature. He's truly God and truly human. So this is why in the same chapter, if you go down to verse 28, the disciple Thomas answered him, "My Lord," and he called him God. In fact, in Revelation, if you just went 2 chapters before, Jesus says that I am the first, the last, the Alpha and the Omega. Are you a Muslim or are you an atheist?
I'm a Bible believer.
You're a Bible believer?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean?
I believe in the Bible, but I reject the Trinity.
Oh, you believe in the
On all
Bible, but you
levels.
reject the Trinity?
Yep, anti-Trinitarian.
All right. So who's the first and the last according to the Bible?
That's would just be a statement of incomparability.
Who is the first? Who's the first and the last according to the Bible?
Did you hear what I just said?
I'm asking you a question. Did you hear what I just said? Who is the first?
Only two people claim that we see
So
Christ
who is
say in
that?
Revelation, and we see the
So
Father.
who
say
is that?
What do you mean? It's a statement of incomparability. Do you know what that is?
I'm asking you a question. Why are you not answering my question? Who is the first and the last according to the Bible?
It's a statement of incomparability. Do you not know what that is?
So you're not going to answer my question?
Because you don't even know what a statement of incomparability
Are you going to
is.
answer my question or not?
I answered it, bro.
Okay, so who is that?
Only two people say it in the entire
Who
Bible.
is that?
Jesus says it.
Who is that?
God and the Father says it.
Okay, can anybody else say that?
Yes, it's a
Who?
statement of incomparability.
Who can
We
say
see
that?
Jesus saying it.
Okay. So the Father and Jesus can say that, right?
Mm-hmm. Shared statement.
And Jesus, okay, hold on. And Jesus can say that in your worldview because he's not God?
I said he's not the Most High God.
Okay, but the Most High God is the Father, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so somebody that's not the Most High God is claiming only a title that the Most High God can claim?
Can you prove that's only a title to the Most High God alone?
So when the Father says here in Isaiah 44 verse 6, "Thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, the King of Israel and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first and I am the last. Besides me, there's no God." So when he says that, that's a statement that only the Most High God can say,
Where does
right?
it say only? Where does it say only he can say that?
Because he says, "Besides me, there's no God." That's linked to this. It's juxtaposed with it.
Hold on, but the daughter of Babylon, 2 chapters later in Isaiah chapter 47 verse 8 says, "I am, and there's none beside me." So you don't even understand what
She says that I'm the first and the last?
No, it's the
Oh,
daughter.
okay.
You said besides me.
Okay. Because it's juxtaposed with him being God. That's why he says it. Do you not know what semicolons do?
But you said only.
What does semicolons do?
You don't get it, bro.
What does semicolons do? Yeah. Guys, notice he ran on his own. I didn't kick him. Coward. So for those of you guys who are on YouTube, here's the statement. This is Isaiah 44 verse 6. God says here, "Thus saith the Lord, the King of Israel and his Redeemer, the Lord of hosts, I am the first and I am the last, semicolon. Besides me, there's no God." This is juxtaposed with the clause that came before it, linking it to it, saying in reference to "I am the first and the last, besides me, there is no God." But what does Jesus say in Revelation chapter, let's go to it, Revelation 1, and he says it, I think he says it 2 other times as well. Revelation 1:17, "When I saw him, I fell at his feet as though dead. But he laid his right hand upon me, saying, Fear not, I am the first and the last and the living one." And then he says, "I died, behold, I'm alive forevermore. I have the keys of death and Hades." Now, according to his logic, mere creatures can claim to be the first and the last. So then the next question that I have to ask him, but he ran, can you claim to be the first and the last? No. Let's see who else is requesting. Gorekos. I see your question, bro. I know you're a Christian. I'm gonna try to bring up some ops just really quick. I don't even know how to pronounce this one dude's name. Oh man, but he has an Orthodox cross in this thing. What's going on, man?
God bless.
What's going on? God bless. Do you have a question?
Oh no, I was just here just helping.
Okay. Well, man, I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down, bro. I think we got enough people up here. We got our friend Dylan up here as well. Guys, make sure that you tap the screen, tap. Let's try to get to 25K. This is like a test stream, kind of like a half test stream, half real stream. I'm trying to I was trying to get my camera to work, but I think I need to like get like a different plugin or something for the camera. So that's probably not going to work. But we are live streaming this on YouTube as well. And we are sorry, let me go ahead and do something really quick. We are live streaming this on YouTube, and we are also on TikTok as well. So I'll be on for like maybe another 45 minutes because I do have a couple things to do after this, but I wanted to try to get this thing pulled up. That's not the correct dialect I want. Let me see. Dylan, what's going on, man? You just sitting there.
Man, we just
chilling.
Listening, bro.
Okay, no problem. Let me see. John 3, verse 16. I guess you're a Christian. Hey, man, what's going on? How can I help you?
Yeah. Okay, when you read the Bible, do you like to be accurate? And please, I know you're going to mute me. I know, but can you just answer that question, please?
You think I'm going to mute you?
Oh, you definitely are. All Christians
Why do you?
I don't know why, but all Christians do. But I'm just saying.
Well, hold on a second. Wait, let's pause. Let's go back. Why do you think I'm going to mute you?
Because if you don't agree with Christians, they don't like you.
So what are you?
I'm not a Christian. I'm an Israelite.
Oh, you're an Israelite. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what were you getting ready to say? Because I do have a question for you after this, but
I know you do.
I know you do. I know you know. I know you know I do. So that's probably why you said that, and that's okay because I probably will end up muting you. But
I
go ahead.
I get muted 100 times a day.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead with your statement. Go ahead.
I just want to. It's a simple question. Do you like to be accurate when you read the Bible?
As much as anybody else does.
So when you say Jesus and you know that's not his name, so why do you say it?
Oh, okay. So what's his name?
It's not his name. His name is Yahawashah, Paleo Hebrew. That's what he spoke. We know it ain't Jesus because the letter J didn't exist. Okay. And it's not a Hebrew name. Do you know
why? Do you know why? Do you know why in English we call him Jesus?
We don't. So is he? So Christ is Englishman, right?
I asked you a question.
So he's an English.
I asked you. No, I asked you a question. Do you know why in English we call him Jesus, not in Hebrew?
I don't care about English because English came in 1500. I don't care what.
Oh,
English
okay.
Is.
Okay. Do you speak? Hold on, my friend. Relax.
Can you answer the question?
My friend, relax. Do you speak Paleo Hebrew?
No.
Okay, so hold on a second. So why are you? So why are you?
English.
Okay, my friend.
Hold on. You don't even speak English. The original English, you don't speak it.
So what are you talking about? Can you stop talking for 20 seconds?
Okay, 20 seconds. Okay.
Here's the question I'm asking for you. Why do you have an inconsistent position on the Paleo Hebrew and on English? Because if Jesus's name is Yahawashai, according to the Paleo Hebrew, yet you say everything else concerning Jesus in English, why are you only selectively saying Jesus's name in your fake language? Answer my question.
See, I didn't disrespect you, man.
You did disrespect me.
It ain't my. You can say.
Okay, now answer my question.
You're a fake Christian.
Now answer my question. Answer my question.
All I know. In the 1611 King James, his name was Iusus. It wasn't a J.
So this is why I asked you. This is why I asked you. Do you know why we call? Hold on a second. Do you know why we call him Jesus?
That's Greek, isn't it?
Do you want to know why we call him Jesus or not?
Hold on. Is he Greek?
Okay.
Come on, man.
Yeah, go down. So I'm going to explain to you why we call him Jesus in English, and then I'll let you back up if you're requesting. Originally, Jesus's name in the Hebrew was Yeshua. However, when it was written in the Greek manuscripts, it was Iesus. However, over time, because we don't speak Koine Greek, it was translated from the Greek into the Latin. And then from the Latin, at a particular period in time, the I and the J used to be the same letter. And over time, they became distinct letters. So the I from the Greek that was translated over into the Latin then became the J, in which today we call him Jesus. Now, you said you know this, but yet you then proceeded to ask me the stupid question, why do we call him Jesus in English? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to invite you up one more time, and then we can proceed from that particular venture point of the conversation. Come back up and let's have a conversation about what I just said. I'm inviting you. Either you come up or you're a coward. 3, 2, 1. You're a coward. Peace, what's going on?
I didn't even know you went live. I didn't see the notification.
Oh, no, it's okay.
My bad.
It's cool. We just up here chilling. You said you requested. I sent you an invite. Come up.
You lied, man. You're a liar.
I'm a liar?
Requested it way before you even said it. Even before you said it, I requested it. And you said I didn't? I'm not afraid of no Christian. Trust me.
Okay. Hold on a second. Happening. What did I lie about?
You said I didn't request. I'm a coward. I requested before you even asked me.
Okay. So I didn't lie about the language?
I requested before.
Did I lie? Did I lie about why we call him Jesus? Did I lie about why we call him Jesus in English?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What part did I lie about?
Hold on.
What part did I lie about?
You asked the question. Can I ask a question real quick?
Go ahead.
It's simple. 2 Chinese people have a baby. Are they going to call him name Hector, or are they going to call him a Chinese name? Because I think Christ was a Hebrew, so he would have a Hebrew name, not a Greek name or an English name, correct? Kind of disrespectful to call another man another name that ain't even his name, right?
Do you know what a transliteration is?
You don't transliterate or translate any name. Proper names you never
What's
change.
The difference between a trans? What's the difference between a? What is the difference? What's the difference?
Name, okay. Any proper name.
Okay.
It's a fact.
I'm going to ask you one more time. You don't
answer none of my questions. I'm not answering none of you.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stay down. Don't request again. If you request again, I'm blocking you. You were right. Maybe you're a prophet that I was going to mute you. You don't. The reason why I'm asking you what the difference between a translation is and a transliteration is because you're probably a little thick in the head. You probably thought I was saying the same thing. You don't translate names, you transliterate them. So when I took you through the transliteration from the Hebrew to the English, this is why we call him Jesus in English, my friend. Yeah, good job. Dylan, did you want to say something?
Yeah, to say we don't transliterate names, Peace, you speak Spanish. Maybe you do as well. I mean, how do you say John and Matthew in Spanish?
We got Juan, we got Pedro, we got Mateo, we got Jesus. You feel me? Like, what you talking about?
Juan and John, that's not John, and you can't do that. You know that, man.
Yeah, I want to show this on my screen. So for those of you guys who are on YouTube, you can see this. It says here in the Latin, yes, in Latin, the letters I and J were originally the same. The character J did not exist in classical Latin, which used I to represent both the vowel sound and the consonantal sound. J sounds similar to the English yeah and yet. So the name Jesus originally in the Hebrew was Yeshua, and over time, when the scriptures were written down in Greek, they were translated into Latin. And then at a particular point, and so he still had the name Jesus. In Latin, it would have been Jesus or Jesus, depending on however it is that you wanted to pronounce it. But then around the 14th or the 15th century, the Latin letters became, the I and the J became distinct, and then J actually became, its own thing. So from the Latin to the English, we then called him Jesus. So I mean, like, what do we expect from these people, right? Like, these are the type of people that we get on here. Oh, it's not even on the YouTube. See, guys, I'm still trying to figure out how to use the YouTube stream, and I probably won't even keep this stream on YouTube. I'll probably just stream it here on TikTok. But here it is right here. If you see it here, yes, in Latin, the I and the J were originally the same letter. Guys, I got a restriction. So
What?
yeah, for about 10 minutes, I got a restriction here on TikTok.
Oh, you made me try the blue face thing. I'm telling you, you gotta do it.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you do it though? Like, I don't even...
the green screen with the face on it. I think it's like the one with the face on it, right? Not the hand.
Yeah, it says, let me see. Your live is not eligible. Your live is not eligible for recommendation and restricted in several search results for the next 10 minutes because your live does not comply. What does it say? With the For You feed eligibility. It says harassment and bullying. Oh my God.
What the hell?
Live restricted for some audience. Your live contains themes that people may find uncomfortable. Okay, guys. Well, hey, I mean, this is where we are right now. So it is what it is. Let me go ahead and oh, this dude is requesting again. Bro, I'm literally blocking you. Yeah, get blocked. Get blocked. Let me see. Who else? Let's see, Snapman, or let's let up Mehdi, because he's probably a Muslim. Probably have a good conversation with this guy. I don't know. The thing is kind of tweaking. It's not letting anybody up. Hold on. Mehdi. Hey, man, what's going on?
Up? What's up, guys?
Hey, how can I help you?
I saw your title and said Jesus is God. I would like to speak about that in the sense of you giving me the evidence for why you believe that he is God.
Okay. Well, there's a couple of things that we need to talk about first. So there's going to be 2 points to this conversation I guess we can have. From a Christian paradigm, we believe Jesus is God because the Bible makes that evidently clear. Now, obviously, like you being, I'm assuming you're a Muslim because your name is Mehdi, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So from your particular paradigm, you don't believe in the Bible. That's fine. But I don't believe in the Quran, and I still believe that it says that Muhammad is a prophet. So let's start here. Do you believe that the Bible at least teaches that Jesus is God?
No.
You don't believe that?
No.
Okay. According, and we had this conversation earlier, according to the Quran, who is the first and the last?
Did I talk to you?
No.
What do you mean?
No, there was a conversation that I had with another guy on here earlier. He was a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah. So according to the Quran, let me go to it. I'm also on YouTube too. So if you have a second device, you can see what I'm posting on the screen. Chapter 57, verse 3. Let me see. Okay, so
I know this. It's the first and the last is God in the absolute sense. However, in a different sense, it can be applied to different persons. For example, I'm the first and the last who went to the gym today. Right. So when it comes to the book of Revelations and Jesus claiming to be the first and the last, it's always bound to a certain context, right?
Do you think that? Do you think
that's false? That's false. It's unqualified.
Yeah, that's
you cannot be the first. You can't call yourself first and last. Unqualified.
That's what I was getting ready to say.
Relax,
Mehdi, just relax. Notice what you did. You qualified the statement. When you said you were the first and the last, how did you qualify that?
By saying I was the first and the last regarding the gym.
Okay.
Gym is a qualifier.
Okay. When Jesus when Jesus says that he is the first and the last, what is the qualification for that?
Yeah, so he talks about right after him being the first who is raised from the what's called, like, I don't know the word in English, like he says, like, I was born and then I was dead, I was unalived,
and then I was resurrected, right?
No,
If you go to,
no,
if you
that's
go
not
to,
that's not the qualification.
okay, can you quote? I'm not saying. You have to let me like make my whole point, and then you understand why.
I have it here on the screen.
Can you read it to me?
Yes,
I forgot what it is.
Revelation chapter 1 verse 17. Fear not, I am the first and the last and the living one. Now let's say for
That
this,
wasn't the verse.
and then he says, I died, and behold, I am alive forevermore, and I have the keys of death and of Hades. Now, here's
Yeah.
what you're saying. You're saying that the qualification is that he was the first to be raised? That's what you said. You said the qualification for him calling himself the first and the last was that he was the first that was raised.
Did I say race? I don't know.
You did.
I don't remember saying the race.
Okay. So what is the
something?
So what's the qualification in this verse for Jesus saying he's the first and the last?
Yeah, so when I read those verses about him claiming to be the first and the last in books of Revelations, there are actually, I think, 3 instances where he claims to be the first and the last. And 2 of those instances both connect this sentence, this title, right after with being dead and alive. So based on this context, I do specify the first and the last, and I do not believe it's absolute. Also, because of the fact that when we go to Revelation, verse 1, the book of Revelation 1:1, the first verse, it literally says, "This is a revelation from God to Jesus." So this already makes it.
Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. We'll get to the other. Hold on, we'll get to that other part in a minute.
Yeah, that's fine.
But in Revelation 1, bro, just relax. Relax. I know you're starting to get antsy. I know you're starting to get antsy. It's not going to work over here.
Why are you trying to be
According to Revelation chapter 1, verse 17, stop over talking me. Stop over talking me. According to Revelation chapter 1, look, bro.
Are you okay?
Bro, I don't play with kids, dude.
Be civil, man. Come on, don't interrupt me.
Guys, chat, notice what he's doing. He's getting antsy.
Notice what you're doing.
Because he knows he's about to get baked.
Addressing the argument.
He's getting antsy. In Revelation chapter 1, verse 17, in Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, stop talking. In Revelation chapter 1, verse 7, in Revelation chapter 1, verse 17, if he was the first, if it meant that he was the first to be raised, didn't Jesus raise a little girl from the dead before? See, guys, notice what he's doing. He's over talking me because he knows he's about to get baked. If Jesus is the first to be raised, isn't that what you said?
Well, you're lying. I multiple times.
What was the qualification for the verse you gave?
Yeah, I was about to make a total finished statement, but then you interrupted
the second part of the statement was something completely different. What was your qualification? What was your qualification?
Yeah, there are multiple parts of my statement. Can I finish my sentence? Are you
going to address the topic?
Yeah, as if I'm not
address the topic. Address it. Go ahead. Address the topic.
You're an embarrassment. Be quiet.
Go ahead.
Interrupting and let one talk. Otherwise, don't bring up people if you don't want to talk.
Okay. All right. Guys, I don't know what type of lives or what type of conversations you think you're going to have. Bro, I will mute you. I will drop you. I'm not going to sit here and let you overtalk me on my own panel. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to tell you exactly what you said. This is recorded, by the way. So I can literally just play the recording back. You qualified the statement by saying that Jesus was the first to rise. But if that's the case, then what about the little girl that he rose from the dead in Mark? What about all of the other people that were raised from the dead before he did? What about Lazarus, who was raised from the dead? So that's an incorrect qualification. So you can come back up if you're still here, and I want you to address that. If you're still here, come back up and address it. Guys, make sure you tap the screen. We had some restrictions. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah. But notice what they like to do. They like to come here to these verses, bro. And let's actually just pull that verse up.
I think you got a request.
You said what, Keys?
I think you got a request, but I'm not sure.
Okay, give me 1 second. Let me go to John chapter 11, I think it is. John 11, I think it's 38. Yeah, then Jesus, deeply moved again, came to the tomb. It was a cave and a stone lay against it. Jesus said, "Take away the stone." Martha, the sister of the dead man, said to him, "Lord, by this time there will be an odor." Jesus said to her, "Do not say Took the stone away. And Jesus lifted up his eyes, said, "Father, I thank you that you've heard me. You always hear me." When he had said these things, he cried with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The man who died came out. So if the qualification for this is that Jesus is the first person to rise from the dead, then why were other people rising from the dead before him? Yeah, that's not a proper qualification. Furthermore, Revelation chapter 1, verse 17 is a verse, full stop. The qualification that you want to try to juxtapose with it comes afterwards. It's a completely different scenario. Let me let this guy up. Kareem. I think that's how you. I can't see his name from here. Oh, okay, he's gone. Oh no, he's on stage. What's up, bro?
Hello.
Hey, how can I help you?
You can't help me, but I can help you to find the truth.
Okay, so I'm assuming you're a Muslim, right?
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
You're a Muslim, okay. What problem do you have with the topic?
Well, the problem is that Jesus says he's not God.
Can you show me the verse where he says that?
Yeah, John 12:44.
John 20:44.
No, 12:44.
What verse?
12.
John 12:44.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's gonna say, "I'm not God."
Yeah.
You said yes?
Yeah.
Okay. John chapter 12, verse 44. Let's go to it.
I feel like he's trolling, bro.
And Jesus cried out and said, "Whoever believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me." Where does it say here, "I'm not God"?
That means he's not God.
But you just told me that this verse says Jesus is not God.
Yeah, he said that.
Where?
He said, if you believe in my words, you don't believe in me, you believe in him who sent me.
Who do you have to believe in to receive eternal life?
God in heaven.
It's not Jesus.
No, if you believe in Jesus' words, you don't believe in Jesus. That's what he says.
Who do you so according to your logic, the person you're supposed to believe in, according to John chapter 12, verse 44, is the Father, right? Not in Jesus, but the one who sent Jesus, right?
Yeah.
Right. So that proves that the person you're supposed to believe in is God, right? So Jesus can't be God according to your logic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a second. Let me show you this verse.
That's what Jesus said.
Okay. I'm going to show you something else that Jesus said.
Yeah.
John chapter 14. Okay. John chapter 14, verse 5. Thomas said to him, "Lord, we do not know where we are going. How can we know the way?" Jesus said to him, "I am the way and the truth and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me." But how is that the case if you're only supposed to believe in the Father? Isn't the Father supposed to be the way, the truth, and the life?
No, I agree. Jesus is the truth and he is the way.
You think Jesus is the way?
Yes, of course.
Do you speak Arabic?
That means, that you have to live
Do you
like
speak-
Jesus because
Do you speak Arabic?
because he is the way. You need to live like
Okay,
him.
no problem. Do you speak Arabic?
So we Muslims live like Jesus.
My friend, do you speak Arabic?
No.
You don't. Okay. Do you, as a Muslim, you recite Surah Al-Fatiha, right?
Yeah.
Can you recite it for me?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
But why?
Because I want to show you something.
Why?
Are you going to recite it or not?
But why do you change topic?
Okay. When you get to the part where it says Surat al-Mustaqim, what does that mean?
I don't remember.
That means the straight path, the way, correct?
Oh, yeah.
Right. What is that straight path? Who is that?
The straight path to God.
Right. Okay. So that straight path leads to God. No one else can take you there, right?
Yeah, the prophets show us the way, yeah.
Show me where it says that you can follow a prophet on the straight path.
Yeah, that's why God sent the prophets, so we can follow them.
Jesus says he is that way, my friend. Jesus is claiming to, in this very verse, Jesus is claiming to be God. Furthermore, all throughout the whole Gospel of John, Jesus claims to be God everywhere. This is why I was asking you, how does that verse, let's go back to it actually. In John chapter 12, what verse was it? You said it was verse 44. And Jesus cried, yeah. How does this verse prove that Jesus is not God? We believe that the Father and the Son are one. John chapter 10, verse 30. I and the Father are one. That's what it says here. Do you think that Muhammad could say something like that?
Yeah, but he said the disciples are also one with them.
No. In John chapter 17, he says that the glory that he gives them is like the glory that he has with the Father. And we see the fulfillment of this in Acts chapter 4. Furthermore, if you're going to go to John chapter 17 and you actually do read it, because I know, that's you guys' favorite verse. If you go to John chapter 17, that actually further proves my point. Let's go there. John 17.
Jesus said, God, please make them one with us.
Yes, I know. Let me go to it. Let me show you this. John 17. Let me just do it this way. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm pulling it up on my computer.
Yeah, no problem.
John 17. The verse you're talking about is here. And I'm going to show you the fulfillment of this. John 17. So we read here. I'll start at verse 19. And for their sake, I consecrate myself that they also may be sanctified in truth. I do not ask for these things only, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, just as you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they also may be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. So he's not saying that they're going to be one in the aspect of like they're God or something like that. He's saying that they may be one just as him and the Father are one, as he quotes in John chapter 10, verse 30. And I'm going to show you the fulfillment of this. If you go to Acts chapter 4, let's go to it. And let me just do this.
He said, you are in me and I am in you. Let they also be in us, which means they are also one with him.
No, that's not what that means. Hold on. I'm going to show you what that means here. Acts 4, where is it? For one another. Or was it Acts 2? 4:32. Okay, yeah. So Acts 32. Acts 4, verse 32. Now, the full member of those who believed were of one heart and one soul, and no one said that the things belonged to him were their own. So this is the fulfillment of this. You see this in Acts 2 as well. When Jesus prays that they may be one, just as we are one, this is what he means here. You see the same thing, that they all were in one accord. They were all one community. That's what that means. Because if that was the case, then what? Like, we're God?
Yeah, but that's not what it means.
Okay. So you tell me what it means and prove it.
It means that they have one faith together.
Okay. Where does it say that? I'm talking about from John 17. I'm talking about from John 17.
Jesus is saying he's following God's words.
Okay, my friend. John 17. Let's go back to that. You're saying that my exegesis of this is wrong. Prove it to me.
Yeah, I can show you.
Okay, go ahead. I'm waiting.
So Jesus said, he said, this is not my teaching. He said it's from God.
Okay, so what? We believe Jesus is God. We believe in the Trinity.
So if it's not Jesus' teaching, then he's not God.
No, we don't believe Jesus is the Father. Can you substantiate your claim from John 17? I'm waiting.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Jesus say this is not my teaching, then he's not God.
My friend, we do not believe that Jesus is the Father.
Yeah,
So
he
this
doesn't
does
need
not
to be-
negate, this does not negate that Jesus is not God.
He doesn't need to be the Father to have the teaching, right?
Bro, what are you talking about, man? Are you going to address John 17 or not?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, so address it. I just explained it to you. I'll read it to you one more time. John
Okay,
17, just listen. John 17, the glory, or I'll start at verse 20 again. I do not ask for these only, but also for those who will believe in me through their word, that they may all be one, just as you, Father, are in me and I in you, that they may also be in us, so that the world may believe that you have sent me. Look what verse 22 says. The glory that you have given me, I have given to them, that they may be one, even as we are one. I and them, and you and me, that they may become perfectly one, so that the world may know that you have sent me. Okay.
Yeah.
We see the fulfillment of
So
this.
Jesus-
We see
so
the
I
fulfillment. Hold on. We see the fulfillment of this in Acts 2 and in Acts 4. All of the believers were as one, and they lacked nothing. They were one community, just as the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit are one, and they lack nothing. So the believers were one. That's the glory that he gives them, not the glory of God. You want me to show you another verse that proves it?
What did Jesus mean by saying, let they be in us like me, I am in you and you are in me, let they also be in us?
Because
What
John
do you
chapter
understand from
14,
that?
because John chapter 14 says that before he sends the Holy Spirit, that if anybody asks of him or if anybody prays to him, then we will come to him and we will be in him, and they will and then we get the idea here that they will be in us. But it doesn't mean that in the aspect of that they will become God. What he means here is what's being said in John 17. This is why it's called the high priestly prayer. And I've given you, matter of fact, I'll give you another example, because you just maybe just not getting it. Acts chapter 2. Let's go to Acts 2. And let's go to verse, I think it's 42. Acts 2, 42 through 46. Yeah, here it is. The fellowship of believers. And they devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and the fellowship, the breaking of bread and prayers. And all came upon every soul. And many wonders and signs were being done through the apostles. And all who believed were together and had all things in common. And they were selling their possessions as their belongings, attending to the temple, praising each other, having favor with God, and the Lord added to their number day by day. This is how they were all one. And then we get more examples in Acts 4. It says that they lacked nothing, that they were all devoted to one another. Just like within the Trinity, they're all devoted. Like, it has nothing to do with them being God.
No, I know they are not God, like Jesus is not God.
Okay, so what's your argument?
Yeah, I have many arguments.
No, what's your argument from John 17? I'm still waiting to hear it.
It doesn't have to be in John 17. I can show you in other places.
Okay, so you give up on John 17. What's another example why Jesus is not God?
Yeah, so do you believe Jesus is flesh in heaven right now?
Yes, he still has his glorified flesh.
Okay, so in the Bible, it says that God is God over all flesh. So Jesus has a God right now?
According to his flesh.
Man, you answered your own question.
No, right now in heaven, does Jesus have a God right now in heaven?
According, bro, you just answered your question. According to the flesh. What do we believe about the person of Christ?
I don't care about the flesh. I'm talking about right now.
Hold on a second, but hold on a second, but aren't you asking us questions about what we believe?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you going to say that you don't care about the flesh when that's a part of what we believe? It's called the incarnation.
Okay, but I'm talking about Jesus right now in heaven.
Right. And Jesus, according to what we believe, has one or two natures.
Oh my God. Is he two persons in heaven right now?
Are you going to answer my question? Does Jesus have one or two natures?
You believe Jesus has two natures, right?
Okay. So what are those two natures?
You believe he is flesh in heaven and he is God in heaven.
Okay. So Jesus has a God in virtue of what?
You believe he has a God in heaven right now?
In virtue of what?
In his one of his natures,
Which is what?
in the flesh.
Okay. So why would you ask that question? You refuted yourself.
Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
so
So give me
why
another
would he?
question. So give me another question because that argument failed.
But why would he have two natures then in
What,
heaven?
what do you mean? Why would he have two natures? He has a glorified flesh because he rose from the dead so that we would be like him in heaven. In Islam, don't you guys believe in something called Yom Qiyamah?
Yeah.
And what is that?
The doomsday.
Okay. So the dead will be raised and be judged by Allah, right?
Yeah.
How?
It's in the last day, man.
Okay, so you'll be rise from the dead, right? And be judged by Allah.
Yeah.
Okay, so why are you asking me the same question about my belief when you have the exact same thing?
No, but are we actually have answers? Like our Bible already answers this. Like he has flesh because of preeminence. Like he was literally the firstborn of all creation, so that way he can have the preeminence, so that way now flesh can abide in heaven because of his preeminence, because of him coming into creation and glorifying the body. And now via that glorification, flesh can abide in heaven.
Yeah, that's what Revelation chapter 1 says. So, I mean, you're just refuting yourself.
The Revelation chapter 1 says Jesus has a God.
Who Muslim?
So, didn't we just answer this? You know what? Let's do this, bro, because I can see what we're doing. Let's go to chapter 53. I mean, let's go to chapter 33 in your Quran. And I want you to answer this since you're being purposely obtuse. And I want you to answer this. Chapter 33, verse 56. I always try to give you guys chances, but since you want to be purposely obtuse. In Allah wa malaikatu yusalluna ala nabi. Okay, in the Quran, according to chapter 33, verse 56, who is Allah praying to? What God is he praying to? Him and
He's
the angels.
Not praying to a God.
Oh, but it says yusalluna ala nabi.
He's praising.
Oh, what's the word for praise?
I don't speak Arabic.
Tasbih. Praise is that it's a different word. Yusalluna means to pray. They're praying. It's a plural.
No.
No?
Do you speak Arabic?
Yes. When you go to pray, what do you call it?
Arabic.
What do you call it when you go to pray?
Why do you say you speak Arabic?
When you go pray, when you go to the masjid, what do you call it?
I don't speak Arabic.
So you don't go and perform salat?
Yeah.
What is that?
Praying.
Okay. You know that's the same word that's used here in this verse. So it does mean pray. Now in the English, in the translation here, they put blessing.
A word can mean different things.
Oh, so hold on a second. So words and contexts and all these they can mean different things. So when we try to explain to you from our Bible what these words mean, what these contexts mean from our paradigm, and you reject them, you don't give us any charity. Why should I give you any charity? According to this verse, I don't care what you say. Allah and his angels are praying to another God. Do you agree or disagree?
I disagree.
Why?
Because he doesn't pray to another guy, to another God.
Okay, so what does it mean here?
He's praising.
Okay, now notice what you're doing. That's nowhere in the verse. Tasbih is to praise. That's nowhere in this verse. Yet you want me, hold on. Yet you want me to be charitable to you and listen to your interpretation according to your Islamic faith on what this means. Had you have been charitable to us when we explained our position, I'd be charitable to you. I never use this as an argument. I only use this as an argument against you guys when you're being purposely obtuse. You understand?
No.
Okay. Go down. I got time for one more person, guys. So I didn't even realize there was a bunch of people on on YouTube. Well, there's enough people on YouTube. I'll put it like that. What's going on, guys? Yeah, bro, it's a demonic stupor. Like it is. Samawi, what's going on, man? Let me see how many people we got requesting. Oh, this guy.
Okay, in the debate right now. I say what's up, man. I haven't seen you in a long time. Where you been?
Yeah, that's actually why I just brought you up literally just to say what's going on, man.
Yeah, I'm not even. I can't debate during Ramadan.
Oh, okay. No, I just been. I literally just been relaxing, man. Studying, reading a lot.
Dirty stuff.
Yeah. So okay, well, come back after Ramadan, and then we'll have a conversation.
All right, peace out. God bless.
Yeah. All right, bro. God bless. I got time for. Oh, guys, you guys want to laugh? Let's bring this guy up. Hey, Peace, you want to talk to him? Or Dylan, you want to talk to this guy? Hold on, wait. Is he requesting? Hold on.
What are you talking about?
This guy, is he on stage? Oh man, he pulled his request. It was this guy, that Hebrew Israelite dude from earlier. Let me let this guy up. Let me see who else was requesting. Snap. I don't. What's up with the YouTube? I guess this is what Bear be talking about. You click on their names, and then they just like it either like disappears or I don't know. That's weird. Guys, I have enough time for maybe like one more person because I have to go in a little bit. So if anybody wants to come up, they can. They can ask a question. I guess if you're a Christian, you can ask a question. Let me see. User 236. Hey man, what's going on? How can I help you?
Good, man. Over here, just see your panel, man. You said Jesus is God?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so, man.
Okay, why do you not think so?
Because I believe Allah is the only one true God.
Okay. Here's a question that I've been wanting to ask people about this because the Bible clearly teaches that Jesus is God. Now, you may think that the Bible is corrupt. That's fine, but it does teach that Jesus is God. Do you agree with that?
I'm not even trying to sound petty, bro, but it literally doesn't even say I'm God. He doesn't say it once in the whole Bible, which is kind of funny when you think about if he's God.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. I'm curious though. So
only one verse where Jesus says, "I am God" in the Bible.
So
Revelation 1:17.
Yeah. So
sure.
Here's a question that I have for you. Yeah. It's fine. Like we'll definitely get to that. Here's what I want to ask you, man. You're looking for a verse that says, "I am God." So is that the only way that you would believe that he's God?
No, but I mean, if you're gonna be God, Allah tells us so many times in the Quran, and I'm your Lord.
Okay.
It should be like a pretty basic thing to have in that collection.
Okay, so here's a question for you. Show me a verse in the Quran where Isa says, "Anna al-Masih," that I'm the Messiah.
Where Isa says he's the Messiah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem now is, bro, the Quran is not the words of Isa.
Oh, so now we have a problem.
talking in the Quran. It's not his Quran.
It doesn't matter though. Your criteria was he must say it, and if he doesn't say it, then I have no reason to believe it. So I'm saying, okay, fine. If that's your criteria and you don't want any other method of verifying this claim, then I mean, you're going to have a boatload of problems in the Quran because, for instance, you believe Jesus is the Messiah. He's not God. He's a prophet and he's the Messiah. But nowhere in the Quran does he say that. There's no verse where he says, I'm the Messiah. Literally nowhere.
The problem, bro, is it would have been good if you asked me, like, hey, show me where Allah says he's God. The thing is, you're thinking the Quran's got to involve the words of Jesus. Jesus is just another prophet in Islam.
Okay, so are you going to retract your claim about that being the only way to verify?
No, that's not the only way, but like you can't tell me, show me where. It's like me saying, show me where Muhammad says this in the Bible. It's not his revelation.
It doesn't matter. It's an argument from consistency. What I'm trying to show you is, and bro, like if you don't know me or you don't know how I get down, I always start off by being as charitable as possible because I don't like when people go into like my book and they straw man my belief. I always try to be charitable to another person's position. Okay. But when you guys start playing these games, it's like, okay, it's just not going to be a good conversation. I just want honesty.
Honestly, like I dead ass, bro. You seem like a cool guy. I was listening to you earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally like not even trolling.
No, I know you're not trolling.
All I said is he literally doesn't say.
I know you're not. I know you're not trolling. So that's why I'm telling you this. If your criteria is okay, he must say it. If he doesn't say it, then why should I have any reason to believe it? Then I'm saying, well, if you're going to be consistent, then Jesus also doesn't say I'm the Messiah in the Quran. But you believe it because maybe Allah says he's the Messiah, or maybe because X, Y, and Z, he does something that the Messiah can only do. I would accept that. Just like, for instance, in Islam, who is the only one that you pray to? Who's the only one that answers prayers?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Okay, can Muhammad answer prayer?
Nope.
No, okay. If we go to John chapter 14 in the Bible, this is what Jesus says. John chapter 14, verse 13. Whatever you ask in my name, this I will do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. Who's doing it? Whatever you ask in my name, this I will do. Who's granting the prayer here in John chapter 14?
In your belief, Jesus is based off of your book.
Jesus, thank you. Okay, so if even according to your own criteria, only Allah answers, he grants prayers, and we see Jesus saying, no, pray to me and I'll grant your prayer. Who is Jesus claiming to be?
No, bro, I didn't once come up here and say Jesus, there's not lines where it affiliates him with the power of God. That's affiliation to power of God when you say who.
You think that's affiliation?
Yeah, because what I said to you was, I said, not once in your own Bible does he claim to be God. So what you're doing is you're making connections of.
I know we just went through that, my friend. We just proved that just because somebody like for instance, if I call you, like let's say like you're like my best friend or something, and I call you and you're just like, hey, I mean, like what's going on? Been a minute, I haven't talked to you. Like, how you been? And I'm like, man, I've been stressed out, man. I have to grade all these papers. I have to make sure that I show up really early at the school tomorrow. I just been, man, and these kids, man, they just don't listen to nothing that I teach them. Who am I claiming to be? What am I claiming to be?
You could assume, that I'm a teacher based off of that.
Okay, now why would you assume that?
Because I didn't say I'm a teacher to you.
Okay,
whatever it's kids that's at a football field and I'm a football coach. That's literally this exact same description that a coach can tell you.
Coaches grade papers?
Well, I guess if you say grade paper, you could say.
I said that earlier. That's the first thing I said. So what I'm trying to show you is there's other ways to verify the identity of a person without them always saying, hey, look at me, I'm God, worship me. In the Bible,
you don't have to always say it would have just been, you guys would have had a claim if he even one time was to say I am God, even one time to you guys.
Yeah,
but he never ever one time said, "I am God."
Yeah,
ever.
but I just explained to you, if that's how you're gonna hold the criteria, if that's your standard, remember what I said, bro. Like I'm being as charitable as possible because you seem like a nice dude. Remember what I said. If that's gonna be your criteria, then okay, fine. Then that means that if we do the contrapositive, if we flip it, then that means that you must hold that same standard. If that's the case, then there's no reason that you should believe that Jesus is the Messiah in Islam because he never not one time says it. But obviously that would be ridiculous, right?
But Surah, have you read chapter Maryam, the chapter of Mary?
I've read the whole Quran.
Yeah, and is it pretty clear to you in the Quran?
Why do you think it's clear? I'm just curious.
Because Surah al-Yusuf, even if you read the whole Quran, verse 2, it tells you that this is a clear book.
Okay. No, like so look at this. I would agree with you. For just for the sake of the conversation, I would say that the Quran is very clear that Jesus is the Messiah. But Jesus never one time says that he is. Allah calls him the Messiah. Allah calls him the Messiah.
It's like saying you could say that about every single prophet. You could say Solomon doesn't actually say that he controlled the unseen. You can say Muhammad doesn't say that he's the prophet. You can say
I would agree. I would agree.
It's the words of Allah. That's what you have to keep in mind. These words are not the words.
I would agree. And the reason you believe it, even though that these particular individuals didn't say it verbatim, the reason you believe it is because Allah says it, right?
Exactly.
Okay. In the Bible,
you can't tell me Jesus isn't speak. You're basically saying Jesus is not talking in your book.
Okay, I got you. In the Bible, in Hebrews chapter 1, verse 8, it literally says here, but of the Son, he says, your throne, O God, is forever and ever. So the Father, whom you would say, according to the Christians, should be God, is literally saying that the Son is God.
Yeah, you know what's another interesting point, bro?
Like, ya Allah. And actually, just real quick, in the Arabic, because I'm looking at it in the Arabic as well, Kursiyak ya Allah. So it says like your throne or your chair, I guess. But he literally says ya Allah. He says your throne, oh God, bro.
Who, Allah?
In the Bible, in the Arabic Bible, fil kitab al-muqaddas, in the Arabic Bible, it literally says in the Arabic, he's calling the Son Allah, ya Allah. So I mean, it's like, bro, like if you're just look, all I'm saying here is this: if you're gonna be consistent, then you have to understand that from the perspective of the Bible, Jesus is abundantly clear Jesus is God. You may not agree with it, but the reasonings that you're giving me as to why he's not God, if I'm holding you to a consistent standard, then you're in a world of problems, even according to the Quran. Now, here's what I'll say to you.
No, bro, because if you were to be like, you could have said to me, hey, the consistency is okay. Does your like a fair, consistent response would be, does your God claim to be God in your book? If I was to say no, he doesn't, then I would have been inconsistent with my argument. But I'm actually telling you, in my book, God says to me over an endless amount of, it's 80,000 words. I'd say about 1,000 times he lets us know he is God directly.
The consistency is based on your mechanism of clarifying things, of verifying things. The mechanism you're using is if the person doesn't say it, it's not true. So from here on out, because I know you understand what I'm saying, but you're just pretending like you don't. So from here on out, we're just going to say that Jesus is not the Messiah according to Islam. Prove it. Prove Jesus is the Messiah according to the Quran.
Yeah, would you like me to show you the verse?
No. I want a verse verbatim where Jesus says, I'm the Messiah.
Well, Jesus is not talking in my book. So that's
Jesus. Jesus does talk.
He's quoted many times in the book.
Yeah, he does talk a lot.
No. But like what you have to understand is Allah is narrating what happened with the story of.
But Jesus also talks. But Jesus also talks in the Quran as well. He spoke from the cradle, even in that's a chapter you even quoted, Surah Maryam.
Yeah. That's, you have to understand, that's Allah telling the story of what happened. That's not Jesus talking.
But but in the story that he's telling, is he quoting what Jesus said?
Yeah.
Okay, so Jesus does talk. So I want a verse from the Quran where Jesus says, I am the Messiah.
Do you agree with me that Jesus is the Messiah?
No, because you're not being charitable to me. I'm not going to be charitable to you. I don't
So
agree
you're
with you.
saying-
I don't agree with you until you can prove. I don't agree with you until you can give me a verse where Jesus says, I'm the Messiah.
You sound like a Jew, bro. That's what the Jews say to me.
My
Like,
friend, my
you
friend,
agree with me that Jesus is the Messiah.
my friend, I'm showing you that your standard is a bad, it's a bad standard, bro. All you have to do, all you have to do, all you have to literally do is say, okay, I see what you're saying. Here's another reason why I don't think Jesus is God. That's literally all you have to do.
No, bro. There's many reasons, but a fair point, like if you were to be actually exactly consistent, is what you would have been saying, okay, show me a verse where Allah says he's God, since you want to take that route.
No,
but right now you're telling me, show me where Jesus is saying he's the Messiah.
No. What you think I'm doing is you think I'm what you think I'm doing is you think I'm equivocating. I'm not equivocating. I'm using your mechanism, the mechanism that you're using to verify truth, to find validity in statements. I'm showing that that is faulty. You understand? So, for instance, in the Quran, there are many places where Allah says, I'm Allah. Okay, cool. In the Bible, you're saying there's no place in the Bible where Jesus says, I am God, worship me. And I can show you, and I can tell you why verbatim. I can show you why he doesn't say I am God. But the reason why I haven't gotten to that point is because you're purposely being obtuse. Literally, you're purposely being obtuse. If you would just say, hey, I get what you're saying. Why does he not say, I am God, worship me? Then I would be more than happy to do that. But we have to first get past this brick wall that we're hitting. We first need to admit that the mechanism that you're using is faulty. Can we admit that?
No, bro. To move on, all you have to say really is, yeah, you're right, bro. He actually doesn't say it. Let's just move.
All right, go down. Go down. I tried. I tried.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Oh my God, it's my cousin.
Hello, beautiful. I want to know why were you running? I mean, all you had to do was say Ashhadu la ilaha illallah.
Yabba dabba do.
That's all you have to say. I mean, stop running.
Yeah, stop running, Habibi.
You're a man worshiper. You know it. You're just lying.
Yeah.
He said Jesus didn't say I am God, worship me in the Bible.
Yeah, bro. So it must not be true. I'm gonna let
Allah. He would never say that, Isa.
Astaghfirullah. I'll let up one more person, guys, because I've been live for a little bit over an hour. So I'll let up one more person. Let me see this dude, NVP, or let's let this dude up. Mohiradun, or whatever. He sounds like a Muslim. Let me see. Hey, bro, what's going on? How can I help you?
You all right?
Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Do you disagree with the prompt?
Absolutely, brother. Jesus is not God. Never.
Okay.
I'll never be God.
Are you a Muslim?
Yes, I am.
Okay. Let's do the same thing that we did for the last conversation, because I think that if we can actually move past that, maybe you'll understand our position a little bit better. So what are the reasons that one of the reasons that your Muslim brother before you gave for why Jesus is not God is because he doesn't say, I am God, worship me. Do you think that that's a good reason why we shouldn't believe he's God?
No, I mean, when you say God came down as a man, I mean, it's fully God, fully man. See, that disturbs me.
Okay, we say truly God, truly man, but fully, I mean, if you want to use it, I guess you could say that, but truly is a little bit better.
Truly God, truly man, fully God, fully man. I consider the same thing.
Okay. What's the problem with that?
Well, when you say he's fully man, fully God man, then, okay, can I just ask you, he was born, yes? Jesus was born of Mary, yes? You accept that?
Well, yes.
Okay, what age did he die on the cross?
What age?
Age, yeah.
Yeah, your voice sounds a little muffled. Are you using the Bluetooth?
No, bro. I'm just walking home, so maybe
Okay.
you have the.
Okay, the age. Yeah, the age, maybe somewhere around between 31 to 33, I believe.
Okay, so from the day he was born to the time he died on the cross, can he be the process of his life?
Can he be the what of his life?
Process. Okay, listen. Let's say me and you are there, yeah? Let's say Jesus was born, yeah?
Okay.
Yes?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Me and you, the stable, Joseph, the carpenter, Mary, the sheep, the lamb, all that, the 3 wise men, the 3 kings from Bethlehem, followed the star, all that. They're gone, right? They're all gone now. Okay. Now Jesus is crying. He's hungry. Where is his mother feeding him?
Well, we believe that the divine nature sustained the human nature. So, for instance, in that particular example, yes, according to his human nature, he would need things, quote unquote. Like he gets hungry, he gets tired. But the divine, but the reason why we know that it's not because he couldn't fend for himself or anything like that is because in I think it's Matthew chapter 4, Jesus goes into the wilderness and he was in the wilderness fasting for 40 days and 40 nights. Can you do hold on, my friend, listen to me. Your question isn't related to him being a human or a child needing food to survive, correct?
Exactly.
Okay, hold on. In the wilderness, how many days did Jesus fast in the wilderness?
40 days, according to you.
Okay, so he fasted 40 days and 40 nights with no food and no water?
Mm-hmm. According to you, yes. Go on.
How do you think he did that?
I don't know. You tell me.
By his divine nature. His divine nature sustained the flesh.
Okay, you still answer my question. When he was a baby, what did his mother feed him, Baba? Very simple question. Tell me. I know it's hard.
How did we end up talking about baby Jesus?
He was
Like, what the
breastfed by his
hell?
mother.
I like, guys, I don't even know why. Like, I try to be charitable with these guys, man.
Babe, do what you gotta do, babe.
Yeah,
Catch a
baby.
chicken. Catch a chicken.
Yeah,
How you doing, Habibi?
I'm fine.
No problem, Habibi. You said it disturbs you. Man, God disturbs you. What's disturbing?
Because he was suckling on his breast, and I don't believe that got a baby.
Hey, hold on. Oh, hey, when we're talking about suckling, we'll pull out the hadiths. We'll see who's suckling.
Yeah. Relax, buddy.
You want to talk about suckling now? We'll tell you who was suckling.
We'll talk about the tongues that got sucked.
Was it Muhammad suckling his grandson's tongue or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're comparing your God to Muhammad, yes?
Yeah, that's your God, isn't it?
Jacob doesn't suckle on his breast. That's what I'm trying to say. The Quran says, "Unzur kayfa nukim."
At least say, hey, listen, bro. At least it wasn't a grandson. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not disgusted by that.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hold on. But
Wait, didn't Muhammad do that to his mother? Is that not disgusting?
yeah, for real.
I'm just worried. Okay, look, bro, just relax.
Creation disgusting.
Yeah, bro, just relax. In Islam, hold on, bro. Just relax. I tried to have a respectful conversation with you. I always do this with you guys. I always give you guys one chance, but when you start acting like this, I have to just. In Islam, isn't there hadith about how Aisha and all of the other Sahaba have to breastfeed grown men?
Brother, listen to this.
Aren't there hadith where you have to breastfeed grown men?
I'm talking about God here. I'm not talking about man here. I'm talking about God man here.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. You're saying that it's nasty. You're saying that it's horrible. And I'm saying, well, if Christ had a human nature, then yes, via his human nature, he had a mother. But
this is the problem. God suckling on his breast, bro. You're talking to God here.
Okay, all right, bro. I'm just gonna pull out. At this point, I'm just gonna I'm about to just do it.
Muslims so disgusted by Allah's
Look, move. Look, bro, relax. Do you speak Arabic?
No.
You don't speak Arabic. Okay. No. In the Quran, in chapter 66, verse 12, I'm gonna read it to you. And if this is nasty, if Jesus via his human nature, having to do that is nasty to you, then this must be horrendous. According to the Quran in chapter 66, Surah at Tahrim, it says, "Ahsanat farjaha fanafakhna fihi min ruhina." So according to this, Allah and the angels came down and blew into Mary's vagina.
Okay, what did your God come out of?
Hold on a second. What's worse? Hold on a second. What's worse? What's worse? Via his human nature coming into the world to save humanity, or your God not having to do that, blowing on Mary's vagina.
Vagina. Yes, okay. What did your God come out of? Tell me. So
the same thing Muhammad came out of.
My God, bro. See, now my live is restricted again. Jesus Christ, bro.
It's all right. We ain't here.
I should have warned you about Mohi. Mohi's a full-time full Muslim.
Oh, you've talked to him before?
Oh, bro, he's a full-time full Muslim. He's a full Muslim every day, all day, every day.
Yeah, Mohi.
No. He does overtime. He does full-time and overtime.
Yeah.
Answer my question. What did your God come out of?
The same thing that your God blew on.
Thank you very much. God blew on the vagina and your God
He said,
come out.
thank you very much. Yes.
Okay, so wait a minute. Wait a minute. So that's not nasty to you? Hold on a second. So that's not, wait, bro, stop. So that's not nasty to you that God came down. He didn't have to do this, by the way. Your God came down and blew on somebody's vagina, and that's not nasty to you?
No, I'll tell you why. Because this is your post, like you said.
Wow, bro, get back, please.
Yes or no?
What the hell, bro? What is this guy, man?
All right, bro,
This
go
guy
down.
is-
Go down.
Mohi
Bro.
is he's a special case, bro. You know.
You want to know what's
I love my husband.
you want to know what's crazy? Like, they attack us so much, and those of you guys who are on YouTube, you can see it on the screen now. This is chapter 66, verse 12. And this is the section here. In the English, they mistranslate it, but it's أحسنت فرجها فنفخنا فيه من روحنا.
Astaghfirullah.
And that word farj, and I'll just go ahead and
فرجها
this word.
فرجها.
And let me sorry guys, give me 1 second. Let me hold on. Somebody's at my
The
door.
Muslims are crashing out in the chat right now. They're like,
How
let
could-
me
Yeah.
up.
How could Amin say such nasty words in Arabic? Astaghfirullah.
Yeah.
He came back for more too.
Who, Mohi?
Yeah.
Man, he's just a bot. He scrolls and press request. He doesn't even look. He's debating the whole time.
Mo with his eyes closed.
Right, and he's in the box debating to himself the whole time.
Yeah. After
And
I
he brings the same argument every time too.
after I show this, I'm gonna close it out because I've been off like almost 2 hours.
Ooh.
We have another guy requesting out too. He says he's gonna cook.
I mean,
after I joined you,
Right, look, you see?
It's because
It's
of you, Paul.
because you, Paul. Yo, crazy.
no, dude, I was live for like 20.
Amin don't know. Like, he not used to this. He said 1 hour. He thought that was going to be enough.
For those of you guys who are on
1
YouTube,
hour is nothing on lives, bro.
Not with these guys.
That's like 5 minutes in the debate world.
for those of you guys who are on YouTube, you can see on my screen now. If you go on Al Ma'ani, which is a Arabic dictionary, you can go there. You can look. If you type that word in, you see here, it literally says vulva for farj. Literally, vulva. The diacritical markings, when they're changed, they mean different things. But what the Quran is talking about is literally like a vagina. So I mean, it's like the double standard is just crazy to me. Like I really do try my best to be charitable. Like, look, hey, like let's have a normal conversation. Listen to our point of view. But then when you start saying that's disgusting, that's nasty, da 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 da, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, if that's nasty, then how much more worse is it that your God blows on vaginas? So I mean, like, come on.
do you know what would get them the most is asking them how did he do it?
I'll be right back, guys. Give me 2 seconds.
Babe, let somebody out.
If you guys want to continue for a little bit, you can. You can talk to the next guy, but I gotta go on mute for a second.
I don't got the Allah powers.
Bring him on. Bring him. Hold on. Bring him.
No, you gotta bring up that officer, whatever the officer. There you go.
They are.
Yo, can you bring it to me?
Yo, MVP, go. Hey, MVP, you need more followers, gang. Drop that dog down.
Bro, this is not my main account, but okay.
Yeah, I'm sure your main account has so many followers. So many. Oh my God, bro.
All right, listen.
You're famous.
Listen. Where's Emin?
All right, bro, what you got, man? Jesus God.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Where's Emin?
What you got, bro?
Bro, don't worry about it, Habibi.
Nah, Emin says, I was like in live for around 4 or 5 minutes ago. And he said to the other guy, show me where in the Quran it says Jesus is the Messiah. Right or not?
No, where Jesus says, I am the Messiah.
Yeah, where does Jesus say, I am the Messiah, come follow me in Aramaic?
Aramaic? Why should it be in
Because
Aramaic?
he spoke Aramaic. Did he speak Arabic or Aramaic?
That's a dumb shit what you're saying right now. That's a stupid argument.
Well, did he speak Arabic or Aramaic? Which one did he speak?
That's a stupid argument. So
No. Which one did he speak? I want it in the original language.
So you speak English, right?
You speak Arabic or Aramaic?
Listen. You speaking English, right? You're English, right?
Yeah, bro. Yes.
If I wrote a book about you in like German or something, am I gonna write it in English that you saying you
it's gonna be authentic. It needs to be in English.
Bro, just wrap it up, boy.
Because if you translate it to German, you might corrupt it. It might turn corrupted.
But can I say it or not? Where he says that
show us where Jesus says, I am the Messiah.
Can you speak Arabic or I'm gonna just read
I speak Arabic. Ikra. Yalla, Habibi.
No, just speak like normal Arabic.
Of course, Habibi. This is normal Arabic. This is Arabic.
All right, listen. You asked me where he says it, right?
Yalla, Habibi, yalla.
There is a verse in Surah Maryam where he says, I'm gonna just put it for you here down.
No problem, Habibi. I'm waiting for it.
What's up, brother Maverick?
Hey.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, gang?
What's up,
Good
bro?
to see you.
Chilling, good to see you. Yeah, I'm chilling with y'all, man. I'm on my way to work, so I'll be lurking a lot.
All right, I got it for you.
I'm going in.
Read it, Habibi. Read it.
وقال إني عبد الله وآتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا. What does it mean? You didn't say it.
It doesn't say Jesus said, I am the Messiah.
وآتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا وبارك في ما
He just said basically that the book was given to me. I'm a prophet. He doesn't say I'm the Messiah. I'm looking for something that says Anna al Masih.
Wow.
That's literally the same.
Okay, what verse is it? What verse is it?
So say Muhammad's the Messiah. Say Muhammad's the Messiah.
It's literally the same.
Say Muhammad is the Messiah. Say it.
What?
Say Muhammad's the Messiah.
Well, what's your point?
What do you mean, what's your point? Do you believe he's the Messiah?
A prophet or what?
Do you believe Muhammad is the Messiah? It's the same thing according to you.
He suddenly has an aneurysm right now.
Oh, I read it for you. You still.
What's the verse?
He doesn't want to commit.
What's the verse?
Verse. All right.
You said it's in Surah Maryam, right?
Yeah, it's Surah Maryam, and there's also actually another verse.
Let's stay here. Show me. Shuf. Where?
Yeah, I'm gonna put it for you. Listen. Surah Maryam. I'm gonna take it.
And this is the last guess, guys. If somebody else wants to open the live after this, I gotta close the live right after this, unfortunately.
Kafir.
For sure, bro. Hey, thank you for that playlist, bro. I've been
saying, Paul.
I've been checking out that playlist when I'm at work, dude. I love it.
Dude, I was here for like almost like 2 hours. It was just me and Dylan.
You know that actually, Brother Maverick's live.
Yeah, he was.
Man.
Oh, my bad.
You overlapped with Brother Maverick.
Right. It's Surah Maryam 1930.
1930?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to it. Surah Maryam 19. And it's going to say, Jesus says, I'm the Messiah, right?
Yeah.
Yo, these people just lie so casually, bro. They just
like,
casually lying.
Okay, so it says,
I'm just gonna lie, and they're gonna call me on. I'm just gonna say, nah.
So it says, call.
It's just so normal. I don't really understand, bro.
So it says, Qala inni Abdullah Okay, bro, it doesn't say anywhere here, Emma el-Masih. It just says that I'm a servant of Allah. That's all it says.
Same thing. Same thing.
Duh.
But all right, I got a question.
Are you a servant of Allah?
For you. Listen,
Hey,
listen.
are you a servant of Allah?
I see
Officer,
you are a jahil,
servant
but
of
it doesn't
Allah?
matter. Listen.
Are
I
you
got
a
a question
servant
for
of
you.
Allah?
These
If
guys are-
servant means Messiah, then you're the Messiah, right?
Servant, that is. Oh, listen, I got the question for you. Why does your Bible call you?
Yeah, bro, go down. I don't really care about your question. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I don't know if anybody else wants to. I don't know if anybody else wants to open a live. I have
Bro,
to
you
close
dropped
it.
him in mid-sentence. It sounded like somebody yoked him, like, oh, as he went down.
Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care about these guys. If anybody else wants to open a live, they can. I'll join up and I'll probably just be up there for a little bit. Peace, Bear, Mav, whichever one of you guys. I'm sorry, man. I didn't know that you were still live, Maverick.
Oh no, it's all good, brother. It's all good. It's all love. We're all doing the same mission. I don't get offended, bro.
But I am going to be trying to do this a lot more now. Brother Study, I do appreciate
Yeah, he about
it.
to be on the schedule, chat. Hey, he about to be with us on the schedule.
Yeah, man.
Hey, speaking of schedule, I mean, dude, that playlist on your YouTube is legit, bro. I've been sitting there watching nothing but that. I be getting an attitude when they give me a job at work because I don't want to pause a video.
I appreciate that, man. So what Maverick is talking about, guys, on my YouTube channel, and let me just go to it on YouTube so you can see it. For those of you guys who are watching on YouTube right now, you can check this out. Let me go to YouTube Studio. I can just go to my channel, actually. Why did I just do that? Duh. Let me share this screen. So if you go to my playlist tab, if you click on the lectures, you'll see all of the playlists that I have here. So we've lectured through St. John of Damascus on the Orthodox faith, book 1, the whole book 1, chapters 1 through 14. And there's about 16 lectures. Each one is about 35 to 45 minutes, packed full of stuff, man. In this one, we went over apophatic, cataphatic theology, dark and noose, passive potentiality, pure act. We went over monophysitism, meophysitism. We went over John 17:3. We went over subsistence, non-subsistence, the deity of the Holy Spirit, one will, one operation. We went over the eternal generation of the Son. We went over what it means to be originate versus unbegotten. We just went over so much stuff, appellations, anthropomorphic language. We went over place, angels and souls, perichoresis. There's a lot of information there. So make sure that you guys check this playlist out. I really think it'll help out a lot of people. Thank you, brother Scott. I appreciate that. God bless you, brother. Peace and love to you. Peace and love to you as well, bro. I'm be honest with you, bro. I don't know if I'm irritated or if I'm just tired. It's probably a little bit of both, but I'm going to close the live out. If anybody else goes live,
Sound like you got to go eat something.
Bro, the fasting, bro, right now is just like, I can't even really eat what I want to eat. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, so if anybody else goes live, I'll join their panel. But I appreciate you guys. God bless. In the name of the Father,
God bless.
the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
God bless, brother.
God bless.